Better science in my field means studying these physiological systems in animals that are as undisturbed as possible. So much of the work has been done using conventional techniques where the animal is handled or disturbed. And by using telemetry, we found out right away that just simply walking into a room is enough to disturb not only thermoregulatory patterns, but the cardiovascular patterns of mice and rats.
I think scientists are actually bound to a higher calling, if you will, and that integrity is extremely important. And to me, that's what better means, is that it's highly driven by the integrity of the individual scientist. And to do it more thoroughly by many different avenues, different methods, different models, different ways to answer the same type of question, because then you're thoroughly investigating that same question at a high level of integrity.
To us, better science means getting the highest quality data for the lowest cost and using the fewest number of animals also.
Making the most accurate and precise measurements of the variable that we're interested in. The more accuracy that we have, the more precision that we have, the better quality of data that we're going to get, which is going to lead us to better answers. As new technology develops in science, and it changes almost every year, we're able to perform new measurements we couldn't perform before, or are able to perform the same measurements better.
Interpretation of the data and the conclusions we draw from the data are only as good as the data. And so you want to be sure of your data. You want to know that it's accurate. In our case, both in respiratory control and in looking at hyperbaric gases, we know that anesthesia affects them. That's always a confounding factor that you have to consider in your studies. So in any time that we can do a whole animal study free of that confounding effect, I think it's going to be better science.